It looks pretty cool. Do you know what it is?
I'm actually not too sure. I know my grandfather got it at an auction. I just know that it's valuable. That's pretty much it, so.
At first glance, it's amazing. It's very ornate. It's got some very cool detail, like the head of Medusa, what looks like a lion right here, a date of 1810 on it with some Russian writing. Let's take it out here. Ooh, that's nice.
Careful, it is sharp.
Yeah. That's really weird right there. That's Arabic writing. I'm kind of puzzled here. I mean, it's got Arabic on the blade. It's got Russian writing right here. It's dressed up really nice and fancy, almost like a dress piece, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of at a loss here. What are you looking to do with it?
I'm looking to sell it.
And how much are you looking to get?
Well, I was looking for 40,000.
40,000 seems like a stretch to me. Do you know how much Grandpa paid for it?
I actually don't. My uncle was telling me, though, that he did pay a pretty penny for it.
Well, this blade is so nice, and the sword is so ornate. It's too much going on here for me to decipher. I'd like to have someone come in and take a look at it, especially if you're asking money like $40,000.
Of course,
I
yeah,
mean,
I understand.
all right, let me get my guy Alex down here, and hopefully he knows something about this sword, at least more than you or I.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Great. I'm very happy that an expert's coming in to take a look at it. I think that it would help me out knowing its value and kind of knowing a little more of the history. So even if I don't sell it today, it would help me out in the future.
It's not the Holy Grail, but this thing is pretty mysterious.
Wow, I know this sword.
At least one of us does.
Well, this is actually, it's like a historically significant sword.
Really?
Do you mind if I touch it?
Go for it, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yep. So this sword belonged to a Russian prince. That name, Ivan Ivanovich Adevsky. He was a Hussar, and he was killed at the Battle of Brienne in France in January 1814 by Napoleon's troops.
Wow.
He was a war hero, and this guy gets killed with this sword on him.
Whoa.
So,
That's what I was confused about. It has an Arabic mark on the blade.
yeah, this Arabic writing means it came out of Persia, which wouldn't be uncommon for this. So this was built with the intention of being like a head of state sword, because this is about the finest blade you can put on it. And I mean, this thing is massive, and you can hold it and feel like,
It's got some weight to it.
yeah,
doesn't
and
it?
it's well balanced. So
It'll definitely take an arm off, that's
this
for sure.
was not just a ceremonial sword. This was also a battle sword.
But it does have a ceremonial feel to it,
Oh,
right?
you're completely right. It's about as fancy as they come. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's really second to none.
I've never seen you speechless.
It's just, you know, you hear about these things, you never really think you're gonna like walk in and see it.
What kind of value do you think this has?
So here's the thing. This sword sold at auction for $30,000. And frankly, the sword undersold. Now, the funny thing about the auction is it wasn't the right auction to put it in. And so the collecting community didn't actually know that this was out there until after it was sold. If you take it to auction today and get it in front of the right buyers, I would imagine you're talking 75, 100,000.
Well, I think that's all I need to hear.
All right,
Thanks
that was
for
a
coming
lot.
down.
Thank you for letting me see it.
Of course,
Yep.
All right. It's a lot to take in.
It is.
So, for me to be in this sword anywhere comfortable, I'd buy it for 20,000.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
The problem is, it's too big of a risk for me.
Right.
I'd love to offer you 50,000 for this sword, possibly even more, but it's already sold once in an open market, and it didn't come anywhere close to the reserve it was expecting.
Right.
So it's just a dangerous territory for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, especially after what he just said.
I don't blame you, man.
Now that makes me think that I should find the right auction for it.
All right, well, thanks for coming in.
Listen, I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you. After knowing the actual value on this sword, kind of glad I didn't sell it, and I think now I'm going to try to find the proper auction, and hopefully I can put it in front of the right people to get a better price for it.